Good morning, everyone. I want to welcome you here today to Semper Startup. It's a pretty amazing program that we have put together and some great people, some great stuff. And I was trying to think, because I knew I was going to open up today's festivities, if I could come up with an inspirational story to start us off with to get us going on today. And I wanted to start with this. Rick Yost, who's here, and he's going to be one of our presenters, has written a great blog post on the missionentrepreneur.org blog about attributes that help veterans become successful entrepreneurs. There's 5 of them that he listed. The first 3 really spoke to me. Mission focus, work ethic, and leadership. And when I read that, it made me think of a very special vetrepreneur that I once knew that I want to talk to you guys about today. Or not. Let's see if this works. There it is. This is Phyllis Sally Tobias, known to her friends as Toby. And in the winter of 1943, with her country at war in 2 different theaters spread out across the globe, she heard that the United States Army Air Corps was recruiting a squadron of women aviators to fly domestic missions to free up more men to go to the other theaters of war and fly combat missions. And Toby, being the adventurous spirit that she was, thought that sounded great to her. So she and 10,000 other women tried out to be the first United States military female aviators. And in spite of a 90% washout rate, Toby and 1,066 other women made it. She earned her wings, one of the most proud days of her life. After the war, she became a wife, a mother, and a homemaker, and many years later, she wanted to realize another dream of hers, which was to own her own business as her father had done. So she decided it would be a great idea to have what she called a store that sells copies, a copy shop. This was the same year that Kinko's was founded, and it turned out Toby had a pretty good idea. And through mission focus, work ethic, and leadership, Toby created a business that eventually reached the very important milestone of a lifestyle business of achieving over $1 million in annual sales. Today, unfortunately, Toby is no longer with us. She eventually earned her final set of wings and left us back in 2007. But fast forward to this August when I met Mike Byrne. Mike told me about a great idea that he had to do with helping veterans become successful entrepreneurs. He laid out his vision to me of the whole Mission Entrepreneur organization, and in particular talked to me about the event that we're having here today, Semper Startup, and asked me if I would like to get involved. He told me it was going to be a lot like the military. Long hours, no pay, very little appreciation, lousy food, no sleep, you know. But you really feel good afterwards, after the mission is completed. And when I considered Mike's offer, it occurred to me, what would Toby do? What would Toby say to Mike's offer? So I turned to her and I said, Mom, what should I do? And what came back to me wasn't exactly mission focus, work ethic, and leadership, but it was just about the same idea the way your mother would say it to you. And so I did choose to get involved with this great organization and this great event that we're all here together enjoying today. Believe me, if Toby were here, she would tell you, entrepreneurs, you can do it. And she would tell you, investors, they can do it. They've got the mission focus, they have the work ethic, they have the leadership. These are people worthy of your investment of time, money, energy, focus, and resources. Now I want to introduce you to the guy who has made all this possible today, Mike Byrne.